Hello, and welcome back to Cape Corner, where we explore the history, story, and cultural impact of a different character or group every episode. I'm Blue.
And I'm Jordan.
I feel like I slur whenever I do the intro. Like I've just streamlined it to a point where I'm like,
That's what you should start doing. Is just, oh,
like I'm a fucking
I'm
drunken.
blue.
I just really clearly. Uh,
Oh, it's a good day.
yeah, it's early, so it's probably going to take me a little bit to get my gears turning. That's not what I was trying
Yeah.
to say. Get my engine revved up, whatever. To get my brain thinky.
Do the brain thing.
Yeah. Um, but if you can bear with that, then actually, hold
If
on. Oh shit! I just realized saying the fucking get my engine revved up. That's topical.
Oh shit.
Because today we're gonna shift into turbo with nobody's favorite Power Rangers series, Power Rangers Turbo. Um, I do have a lot to say about this series. This is actually, I remember, I must have been like 6 or 7. Wait, what year did this come out? Let's see, 1993, 1994, 1995. From
I believe this is 7.
yeah, so okay, 1997. So the Christmas of
Which
97.
means we are finally at a season of Power Rangers that does not predate me.
Well, I think for Christmas when I was 6 years old, it must have been, um, I got a blue Turbo Ranger action figure. It
Nice.
had like a little twisty gear thing at the
Mm.
back, and you would twist it, and then you would like pull down a little trigger on his belt, and he would do like a series of rapid fire uppercuts. Um, so this is like full on. I was a Power Rangers kid era.
Mm.
Um, and I didn't watch the show every single week, right? I just
Yeah.
caught it whenever I caught it, and I also didn't have a lot of uh, information retention at the time because I was a little kid
Yes.
with autism and ADHD, and the entire world was blowing my mind constantly. Um, but I I know logically at some point there had to be a transition from Tommy and them to TJ and them, but as a kid, I don't think I ever really noticed.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, there's 5 of them and they have colors.
Yeah, and that was it. That was as far as I thought.
Yeah.
But I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Uh, so technically, the story does not start with episode 1 of Power Rangers Turbo.
Which is frustrating as hell because anytime I tried to do the one time I tried to do a rewatch, I could not find the movie. So I was like, I just got to go off my vague memory of what the movie was and then jump into episode 1.
Um, you can find it online. I watched it a few years ago.
I guess I gotta look harder. It's funny to me that they didn't just turn the movie because unlike the 90, what is it, 5 Power Rangers movie, the Mighty Morphin one,
Yeah.
that that one's not canon to the show, right? That's like a
No,
different
it's
it's a
not. It's
different
like
thing.
a alternate telling of how they got the ninja powers.
Yeah, and so that one's not canon, but this is very explicitly canon. And it's like you'd think they'd put it as like 3 or 4 episodes of the show as well. Like
You
you'd think it would be packaged with the series, but it is not.
you can
It
watch
is
it on Disney Plus.
it's on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm gonna watch it today.
I'm surprised it's on Disney Plus because Disney no longer has the Disney has not had the rights to Power Rangers since 2009.
Yeah, why what's going on?
I don't know, man.
Power Rangers.
That's also
Oh, I
not
don't see
one
it.
of the seasons that they had the rights to. That was still Saban.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it on Disney Plus, but I will look elsewhere.
I mean, I
Um,
just Googled Turbo, a Power Rangers movie streaming, and I it came up with a Disney Plus link. Watch Turbo, a Power Rangers movie.
weird. Anyway, the movie
Oh wait, never
is
mind. I clicked it and it said the requested media is not available. Ignore me.
so that means they did have it. They at
Yeah,
some point they've had it, which is very weird. That's still weird. So this movie, yeah, they do a big recap of it in episode one,
yeah.
where they're like, I don't remember who they're telling,
If by big
but
recap you mean an AMV.
yes, yeah, for like 12 seconds, they're telling. Who were they telling? Was it Adam? I don't remember. They were
Oh,
telling
why would they
someone.
tell Adam? Adam was there.
Oh, Adam was there. Shit, yeah. Oh,
Um,
who did they tell? They came back and they tell someone that
I
it's like
think
you missed this big thing.
I think they were just like be like, wow, that was crazy how we did that, and then they did the AMV.
That can be. So yeah, this movie is what they there's what's his name? Miracoy?
Larigo,
Leroy? Erigo.
Larigo.
Larigo. I was like, it's Leroy or something.
Man,
His name
I should have just let you spin your wheels for a while
I
and see
think
what
I
names you came
think
up
his I think his name is Leroy Jenkins.
with. Leroy. Jesus.
Oh my god. So what is it ago? It's Larigo.
Larigo.
Larigo. Okay. Yeah, little wizardy monkey looking thing.
Fucking
Um
what's his name? Willow.
yes. Um and, and he's I'm trying really hard to remember the plot of this movie because it's been so long. Does he get captured by Divatox?
Yes. So there's a
Okay.
space pirate lady with ample cleavage named Divatox who was
Heckin' ample.
yeah, she was probably a part of my sexual awakening. Um
I think oh, I can tell you my exact sexual awakening as a matter of fact.
oh go
You can
on,
tell
you
you
started
can
it.
you can tell I'm just delirious today. It was brainwashed evil Kimberly in this movie.
Oh, oh, you got it bad for the bad girls. Got it.
Yeah, there was something about her facial expression. I was like, "Yep, that's it. I'm
Oh,
awake."
you and Andy might have something in common. That you both are into the yandere type. Uh,
so
but
so Divatox is
so
a pirate lady.
she's trying to marry a demon named Malagor, who looks exactly like Dark Spectre.
Yes.
Because when they were like, hey, let's come up with the idea for the biggest bad in the entire galaxy that rules over everyone else, Dark Spectre. What do we make him look like? We have that suit that we used for Turbo, a
Oh,
Power
I didn't
Rangers
even
movie.
realize those were different characters.
You know, they're
Oh,
two
that's
different guys
funny.
that look and sound exactly the same.
Yeah, because it's the same actor in the same suit, but they
Mhm.
renamed him. That's funny.
Yeah. So, ancient demon named Malagor, for whatever reason, Detox wants to marry him. I have to assume that they were wanting to do like some satanic pact shit for power, but
Yeah,
like they couldn't get away with like explicitly saying the details in a children's movie.
right.
So it was just, I want to marry this demon. Look no further into it than that.
Yeah, because I'm evil.
I mean, it could just be that she's also kinky and that she just wants that demon dick.
Yeah, that could be.
I've met women like that, so
I do also like that in Power Rangers, you don't need to think about the motivation. They're evil.
we
It's
got to stop them. They're probably going to do
they're
something fucked up.
yeah, whatever they're doing is bad, and they're doing it because they're bad and
We
they
will
want to do
save
bad things.
we will save the world by using our giant robots, which, as they form this new Megazord, will exhaust enough smog and CO2 to wipe out
Ah,
this forest in 2 years. Um, I swear it looks like the most eco-unfriendly Megazord I've ever seen.
Oh, it
And
looks
I've seen
terrible.
Megazords with drills for arms.
Yes.
So, um, but again, getting ahead of myself, she captures this little wizard Larigo in order to resurrect Malagor. Uh, Zordon is like, hey, you guys need to like travel to this forest to get some shit. And uh, Tommy and Catherine go there, and very specifically, she starts to fall down a waterfall, and she begins to morph into Zeo Ranger One Pink,
That's right.
and
I remember that
it
now.
starts from the top of her head and starts going down,
Mm-hmm.
and she half morphs, which to my knowledge isn't how morphing works, but
No.
she half morphs, then hits the water, and then we never see the Zeo Rangers again. Um, at least not for years.
Right.
And it's like, oh, if she hadn't morphed like that, hitting the water like that would have really injured her. But I'm just like, her legs were still unmorphed. They were what hit the water. Shouldn't her
Right.
ankles be broken?
Yeah. One would think.
She didn't do the thing where you cross your legs either.
It's Power Rangers. I don't care about physics.
I'm just saying they brought up physics.
Oh, they say in the thing that
They're
that's the only reason.
specifically like if she didn't morph, she would have injured herself. So I'm like, okay, if we're getting into that discussion, she should have still injured herself.
Yeah, then you should. Why didn't you just show her get morphed and then like I don't know?
Fall into the
She
water.
was, yeah, she falls into the water and like something that happened unmorphed her after she hit the water or
You
something.
can
I
even
don't know.
just say the impact of hitting the water knocked her out of her morph form. But
Yeah,
it,
because that happens.
so,
Sometimes you get hit really fucking hard and you demorph.
yeah, that's been established. You could have done that
It just happens on this show.
anyway. But yeah, I guess they find what they need to find. I think Tommy got bit by a snake or something. It's fine, nobody cares. So
That sounds familiar.
they get back, and Zoran's like, "Hey, while you were away, I made some car powers." And it's like, "Well, what about the Zeo powers that are constantly getting stronger?" And well, those suck because they have to slowly morph from the top of your head down.
Have
Apparently,
you considered that these powers go vroom?
I got you cars. Don't you want to drive your new cars? So Tommy suddenly has a personality shift where all of his interests before mean nothing. He wants to be a racer, maybe
Yep.
just because it's the car season, so they had to have his car thing. It's stupid. Anyway, speaking of stupid, our Blue Ranger,
Oh
Rocky,
God.
uh, gets fucking roundhouse kicked
Oh,
out.
that's it. They're telling the story to Rocky in episode 1. That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah, probably. He gets roundhouse kicked out of a boxing ring, and like his neck gets almost broken.
God.
um, and okay, so the real story behind this, I can actually do some real world history here.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Cardenas actually did get injured. Um,
Oh.
he could not continue doing the stunt work and stuff for Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
So they wrote him out of the show in a way that his character also got similarly injured. So
Interesting.
when you see him in the neck brace, he's really in a neck brace.
Whoa, fuck.
Yeah. And literally it was like he was asleep in his hospital bed. This kid, Justin, who we've never met before, but is apparently a friend with these much older teenagers, um, or at least he's an acquaintance. Like it's been implied that they visited him because they're always doing some kind of fucking charity work or something, right?
Right.
Um,
They're
and
good
so
kids.
he comes in to talk to Rocky, and like when he's asleep, when the others start to come in for whatever reason, he decides to hide under the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think it's because he wasn't supposed to be here. Like he left his field trip to be here, and he didn't want to get in trouble. I think.
Right.
So he hid under the bed, and they come in, and Rocky wakes up, and he hears them all talking about like being Power Rangers and shit, and he sees them teleport away. He's like, holy shit, they're the fucking Power Rangers. And he crawls out, and Rocky's like, Justin, how long have you been here? And he's like, sorry, bye, and then fucking leaves. Um, and I guess that knowledge I have, okay, unless I am to assume that Justin is the world's greatest detective and somehow found the command center, I have to assume that Rocky told Zordon that Justin found out. Zordon sent Alpha
I guess.
to pick him up and take him to the command center. And okay, so I can't beat around the bush. Justin becomes the new Blue Ranger. He becomes the Blue Turbo Ranger. And I'm very confused because he can wear the suit, implying that he is in a morphed form, but when he puts the helmet on,
Yeah,
his body grows, and it's like, well,
he
morphing.
Shazams.
And it's like morphing brings you to the peak of physical strength, which means for someone who is not yet physically matured, it matures them on the spot. And I'm just like, but then why he's small when helmet off?
Yeah, he can have the suit without the helmet and be small, but then he puts the helmet on and he Shazams. So what happens if he's completely morphed and he takes the helmet off? Are we going to watch him? Are we gonna watch him just slowly shrink down to a small child? I don't know what happens.
Because they never do that. It's always, if there is a scene where he has this helmet off, we never see him like enter the scene big, take the helmet off. No, it always just the scene begins. He already has his helmet off, so he's tiny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they have any Shazam-esque? They should have had a Shazam-esque scene of him trying to buy alcohol. It's the Blue Ranger.
God.
He's an adult while he's the Power Ranger.
Even the other Rangers aren't 21.
Oh yeah, that's true. Should have forgot. These are all
like
are all
kids. They graduate from high school in this season, so but yeah. Okay, so we gotta address something with Justin real quick.
Yeah.
There's two sides that I've seen online to Justin, right?
Okay.
The first is that Justin is a very annoying character.
Okay.
And that he's made to seem like hyper competent and the absolute best at fucking everything. And the other argument I see is that, well, no, he is just competent, and I've enjoyed him as a character, and you know he's like good, a good addition to the team. And I have to say, both sides are right.
Yeah.
Both sides are wrong because there's a missing piece of the puzzle that both sides are not taking into account. It is not that Justin is really good at everything. It's that in order to make him seem hyper competent, the other Rangers who have never been stupid are now complete fucking morons. This season, they have just become dumb and incapable of handling problems without this 10-year-old being their life coach. There's literally, I think it's episode 1, I think it's during their graduation, where there's some suspect shit going on. And the Rangers are like, it's probably nothing. Don't worry about it. And Justin's like, I don't know, guys. It seems like something we should investigate. And they're like, fuck you, kid. You stupid kid. You're just
fuck you, kid.
You don't know shit. Like, we're grown. And then they fuck off to go to the graduation. He's like, I'm going to investigate. Wow, who would have guessed? It was the bad guys.
Yep.
God, it's fucking frustrating. That's why he's annoying, because his appearance made everyone else frustrating as fuck to watch.
Yeah. Which is what makes this a bad season.
Yes. And I've seen people also complain about the new cast. I like the new cast more than I like our original Rangers because of their aforementioned getting dumbed down in this season. It makes it hard. Like it's hard to watch Adam act like a fucking jackass when he's never been that before, for instance. It's
Mhm.
hard to watch Tommy be like, I'm gonna be a career racer. Why?
For
So
why, Tom?
um and I like
Tommy's just always got to be doing something.
yeah. Um and you might go, what's the overall plot? It's mostly just Divatox fucking with them Monster of the Week style, like Rita did back in season one of Mighty Morphin,
Mhm.
until about halfway through the season, or maybe the 1/3 mark through the season, um, when with the new cast we actually get a really good transition because like they
Mhm.
introduce these characters, and they do more than save a baby stroller. Like
Yeah.
like that was our introduction to Rocky, Aisha, and Adam. But in this, it's like no, there's like a tour bus and people are getting attacked and they try to evacuate civilians and they work with the
Yeah,
Power
that's cool.
Rangers.
I
Like
like
it's
that.
really cool. So we get to meet they're not from Stone Valley. Stone Valley is where fucking Rocky and Aisha and Adam were from. I don't know, they're from some place that's not Angel Grove. Which can we point out it's very weird that these people always have the resources available to move on the spot to Angel Grove whenever they become rangers because like
It's a good point.
they're teenagers. So we have to assume that their parents are doing the moving. Do they
Yeah.
literally just go to their parents and go, I want to live in Angel Grove? And they're like, okay, sweetie.
These are some awfully rich and entitled people.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. I also didn't it I mean, I didn't like not know this, but it wasn't consciously aware to me that the first 5 seasons all take place in Angel Grove.
Yes.
That's nuts.
And then even the one that takes place in space, its finale is in Angel Grove.
Oh shit, yeah. And there's like yeah, that's true. And then there's one scene from Angel Grove at Lost Galaxy, right? Cuz
Probably.
cuz it's Bulk and Skull
Oh,
trying to
you
get
mean
on
like
the
his departure? Yeah.
yes, the departure is from Angel Grove.
Yeah. Well, it's not Bulk and Skull in that season. It's Bulk and Phenomenus, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's cuz they left Skull behind.
Yeah.
Um
And
that's
then
funny.
Skull became a CEO.
Oh yeah. That's funny. Speaking of just the kind of general arc of the franchise, I think this is the last time for a long time that we're gonna hear the Go Go Power Rangers motif. Because it is in the Turbo theme song, but then it disappears for several years.
Is it in? Hang on. Mighty in. Oh yeah, they do say go. Okay.
Whoa. No, that's not it. That's a different one. Where does it start?
It's
It's
the fucking mighty engines roar, turbocharged for more. Yo,
yeah,
Power Rangers Turbo Go. So it's close. They say go Power Rangers in it.
yeah. They go Power Rangers Turbo, bum bum ba dum dum bum.
Oh
They
yeah,
do the little.
and then
That's
it's
what I
the
was. That's what I was
whoa.
trying to think of. Yeah, I was 2 seconds too late in where my brain picked up the song. But yes, so they do the dun 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 bum little motif, and this is the last time we're gonna hear that in a Power Rangers theme song for a long time.
And then we'll never escape from it.
Yeah, then it will just be the Power Rangers, the original motif constantly all the
Look,
time for
I'm
several
gonna be real
years.
with you. I kind of liked having a new theme song every series, every season.
Yeah, I thought it was clever the first year at Nickelodeon to send it back to roots.
Yeah,
But then they did it for like 6 years in a row. I was like, no, I
yeah.
want new stuff.
Even if they were like, let's incorporate Go-Go Power Rangers into original theme songs like they did with Dino Charge and Beast Morphers,
Mhm.
that would be fine. The problem is that we had 4 years, really five, because 2010 was a year where they remastered the season one of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So 5 years of nothing but Go-Go Power Rangers with fucking Troy, Emma, fucking Nicholas or whatever the goddamn name is. Like the point is, it's we had 5 years of Go-Go Power Rangers, and it's just like, oh my God, I get it. It's a bop. Stop
Do you
fucking
know?
playing it.
I think it's like Neil Stevens or something. He's a electric guitar guy. Does covers on various platforms.
I do
He
not know.
does a he does a cover of every theme, and he finds a way to put the Go-Go Power Rangers motif into it. Like he puts it in Dino Thunder and Ninja Storm and stuff. And I'm like, man, I wish that's how the theme song was, because it's cool to
No,
throw that motif in somewhere.
because if I heard Go-Go Power Rangers in every theme song and then had the 5 years of nothing but Go-Go Power Rangers, I would fucking kill myself.
Well, if they didn't do that for those 5 years,
Oh, well, yeah.
I
If
would
if
love
they
if like in Dino Thunder, just somewhere they slip in bum 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 bum
if
bum
they
bum,
if they
just in the
continued
melody.
if they continued making original theme songs and only had that one leitmotif in there, that would be fine. Yes.
Yeah.
Um, there was a guy, shit, hang on. There's a guy that did a medley of the Power Rangers theme songs.
I'm gonna have to listen to that.
Hang on.
What's your
He's
favorite Power Rangers theme song?
Pillake Official. That's his name. He uh he's like Swedish or something, but
Mm-hmm.
and oh my God, this video is 8 years old. Uh
You will have to send it to me. What's your favorite Rangers theme song?
oh man. Okay, hang on. I gotta go through them in my head real quick. Okay, so Zio is an absolute bop. Let's see. Turbo
Fabulous.
is fine. In Space, I like In Space as a series, but their theme song is like fine. It's
Mm-hmm.
not one of my favorites. Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed
It's
Rescue,
pretty good. Pretty good.
Time Force has a
Awesome.
place in my heart. Oh, Wild Force. Everybody loves Wild Force. I'm not the biggest fan of it.
I like the theme song for sure.
It's fine. Um, what Ninja Storm? Oh man, I can't even remember all of Ninja Storm. Dino Thunder is pretty sick. SPD. It might very well be SPD, to be honest with you.
Nice. SPD is a fucking cool one. They got that.
Oh, it's so good. And the fucking like
Bum, bum, bum,
Rangers,
bum, bum, bum,
SPD,
bum,
Power
bum,
Rangers
bum,
to the
bum.
rescue. Like that shit is catchy as fuck.
Yeah, it's cool.
Um,
I think my favorite is Dino Thunder, just for my childhood nostalgia.
yeah, fucking there's a light in the distance. See them coming closer.
Also,
Like
that was the last just like straight rock one too, before they switch into this sort of more techno vibe
they've always
with
incorporated
SPD. And
techno in there.
I
Like
guess
there's been more background elements of like synth pretty much since the beginning.
that's true.
Yes, in SPD they started to bring it a little bit more to the forefront, but I would still say SPD is a rock song predominantly.
Okay,
Um,
it's definitely okay. I guess Mystic Force is probably where they make the
yes,
switch.
Mystic
That
Force is where they
that is
were
a
like,
different genre,
we got to get cool and hip with the kiddos,
and that's where I
yo.
stopped liking the theme songs.
Yeah. Well, okay. Have you heard there was another version of the Mystic Force theme song that what's his name? The guy that makes the music.
Oh shit, I don't know his name.
Oh fuck. Um hang on.
Jungle Fury is good. That's like I fell off with the theme songs for a while, and then I come back for Jungle Fury.
Yeah, Ron Wasserman.
Okay.
Ron Wasserman in the and yes, Jungle Fury fucking kicks ass. Ron Wasserman when he was um contracted to make theme for Mystic Force.
Mm-hmm.
They asked him specifically for a rap slash hip hop version of one, and
Mm-hmm.
he made it. He was like, but alternatively, here's
But
what I would do. And he made a rock version, sent it to them, and they were like, nah, we're gonna keep the hip hop one.
no.
Uh hang on. Alternate theme. Let me see if that Oh no, not Wild Force. Why did I put that? Hang on.
While you're looking for that, I was just thinking about how weird Tommy's life path is. Oh,
Oh yeah, I found it.
nice. I'll have to listen to it later.
I'll send it to you.
Yes, please. I was just thinking about how weird Tommy's life path is because he starts out as this epic badass martial artist and high school nice guy, cool kid. And he's doing all this like charity stuff, and then he becomes a fucking race car driver. I don't know how he did that. I don't know how you started doing that or how you got that job. I would have loved some explanation of how he got doing that.
He like literally just graduated from high school and
Yeah,
immediately is a race car driver.
yeah. Then he goes to college, and then
While in college,
becomes
he builds an army of dinosaur DNA robots.
yes, and then and becomes like a world leading paleontologist,
Yeah.
and then is and then demotes himself from cutting edge paleontologist and apparently biochemist, and
Mhm.
becomes a high school science teacher. Not even a specific science, just a very generic science teacher.
Yep.
And then apparently just goes globetrotting doing Power Ranger shit forever after that, I
And then he
assume.
makes the Master Morpher and gets involved in multiversal politics and
Yeah, I mean, he's got a fucking crazy life, man.
yeah. Uh well, what have you done with your life, Normie? Okay. Have you ever seen shit like that where people are like, oh, this child at the age of 12 is a fucking doctorate, and what who makes you think about how you've been spending your time? Huh? And it's like, don't fucking use somebody else's success to guilt trip me. Fuck you.
Yeah.
My life is my life.
hmm
Um,
I think I have accomplished quite enough by rewatching the entire 27 seasons of Power Rangers.
yeah, you stand among the greats, my friend. Um, like, what do we say about Turbo? Because it's like, okay, like when
This is the time they got baked into a giant pizza.
Jesus Christ, it's not a
That's
good.
the best episode.
It's
It's
not
the
a very
best
good.
Turbo.
It's not a very good season. I like the new cast. I like TJ. I never said their names. TJ, Cassie, Ashley, and Carlos.
Yes. Oh, and then does Catherine stay on?
No, she gets replaced by
Who's?
Cassie.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah. Shit. Who stays?
Justin.
Oh, fuck. I forgot Justin existed. I forgot he existed.
Guys, I'm the new Blue Ranger. A quote that will
Oh
haunt me to the
my
end of my days.
god. And you had to hear it twice because it was in the movie and it
Yeah,
was in their recap
that was
episode
how they
one.
ended the recap. Like that was the big thing to take away. Not that they fought a demon. Oh
Oh
shit,
my
we never
god.
mentioned. By the way, Jason and Kimberly were like scuba diving, and they got kidnapped, and they were just kind of there.
Yeah, and then
They were hanging trophies.
they get magic brainwashed and have to fight the other Power Rangers, and my life was changed forever.
Yeah, yeah, I know, bud. Yeah, it was specifically you seeing brainwashed crazy Kimberly versus Catherine. There was also
Yeah.
like some like cattiness there, no pun intended, because like okay, after Tommy got Dear Johned by Kimberly,
Yeah.
um, they suddenly were pushing a romance between him and Catherine,
Right, I
to
remember.
to the point where we see a potential future where he's a young man in old man prosthetics, on Christmas with a son, and Catherine is his wife, um,
Mhm.
and and the son still has the Zeo powers. So So she was kind of like, "Oh, take my man, will you?" And he's like, and Catherine's got to be like, "Bitch, you fucking broke up with him in a letter."
Was that dialogue in there? Like
No,
something like that?
I mean,
Did they
it's sort
reference
of
it?
implied, but
Okay.
I don't think they like really specifically say it. Um,
Okay. And I also liked Tommy and Tommy fights Jason. Are they right? I think so.
yeah, and we can talk
That's
more about
cool.
it after our forced break. Sorry, I didn't want you to get into it and then get cut off.
That is fair enough. It's at 40 minutes, right? That's where.
Yeah, right now it's at less than 1 minute.
Okay. I mean, just the cutoff happens at 40.
I don't know, probably that or an hour, something like that.
Okay, that would put it in 3, 2, 1.
Dude, that shit fucking stressed me out that you were like, oh, 3, 2, 1, and perfectly did it. I was like, what? How did he do that? And then I realized that you were probably timing it.
There's it shows you. Oh yeah, my phone's showing me how long I've been on the call, and
Oh, okay.
and so when I saw that it was like 39 minutes and 50 seconds, and so I was asking you, oh, is the cutoff 40 minutes? And you were like something like that. I was like, okay, now I know exactly where it will be.
Okay. I was legitimately like expecting you to go 3, 2, 1, and then it still go for a few seconds, so I could be like, "Ha, you fucking dweeb," and then cut off. But you did it perfectly. I was just like, "What? Nani?"
Just sat in stunned silence for a moment.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh my
welcome back.
god.
Uh,
Okay, so Tommy fights Jason. That was cool. We got a Red Ranger battle.
it's not the first time they fought.
That's true. But it was fun here.
Mhm.
Um, I guess that's true. It feels more like a rematch than something because they've fought a handful of times
Yeah, I
in
mean, the first
various
time they met, they fought.
circumstances. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the big volcano fight, and then they get that ugly Zord, um,
Can we
and
agree
they.
that the Turbo Megazord is like also bottom tier?
I think it might be the ugliest Megazord. I can't quickly think of one that's worse. Granted, I don't really. I find a lot of those to be kind of forgettable looking in the Lightspeed Rescue and Lost Galaxy and Space. All those are like you could show me any of them and I wouldn't be able to tell which one you're showing.
Yeah,
The original one I've got down, and then like Ninja Storm and Dino Thunder and SPD. I'm like those are the ones. Granted, that's just because I've seen those the most.
I think a lot of the
Um,
ones where they are made up of vehicles are hard to tell apart.
yeah,
Um, because you can only do so much variations of vehicles. So a Megazord made of vehicles can only vary so much from each other. Um, if
yeah,
you
but if you
want,
have something really distinct like a red dinosaur face as a chest, that becomes much more noticeable.
or a red dinosaur tail as a drill arm.
Yes.
I still say the Thunder Megazord is no, it's not the Thunder Megazord. What is it?
Which one are we talking about? Which year?
The Dino Thunder, because the
Oh,
Thunder
I
Megazord is the second one.
yeah. Do they just call it the Dino Megazord or just
Well,
the Megazord while they're in it?
hang on.
It's probably got a more official name. I can't think of it right now.
The Thundersaurus Megazord. That's it.
That's fucking cool. Dude, dude, when we get to the Disney era, I'm gonna be talking for like 2 or 3 hours on this. I am stoked for those. That's what I grew up with. Those are my Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And also, I've been rewatching them because, oh yeah, time for Jordan's live update of the Power Rangers YouTube channel. They are towards the end of SPD right now, and if you want to watch anything prior to SPD, they've been posting 5 episodes of Power Rangers per week on the YouTube channel. It's got ads, but it's free, and the
I
ads are the ads are not long.
I will not have ads because I have Google Chrome with ad block. So
Well, nice, yeah. And so yeah, they've got full seasons, everything through SPD. I think they're on like episode 32 of SPD, so they're almost there. Um, and they post 5 episodes every week, and that's just I've just been keeping track ever since they hit Ninja Storm. I've been actually watching every episode just to refresh my childhood.
so if you guys want to get started watching the Power Rangers series, now would be the time because there's about to be 2 seasons where nothing happens. So you have the time to catch up just in time for Jungle Fury when it gets good again.
That's fair enough, man.
But
Oh
I
man,
love
that's
Power
funny.
Rangers, and I will always say that Power Rangers overall is really good, and that's why I feel completely comfortable saying that Mystic Force and Operation Overdrive are really fucking bad. All right,
I was like fine with Operation Overdrive,
you should
but
not be. Um,
I'm looking forward to that one. That's gonna be a fun episode.
oh boy, I
These are great. We're having fun. Let's just barrel through these for a few months. Let's take a break from comic books.
maybe someday we'll get back to fucking Kingdom Hearts.
That's true.
Um,
That's the trio thing though, so that's harder to schedule.
I know, but I wanna. All right,
Okay, so what's left to note about Turbo? Ugly Megazord. They meet the Phantom Ranger. That was cool.
they're the only team that just unequivocally loses.
They lose a lot, yeah.
No, like their season is a loss. Like the only
Oh
reason we
yeah.
we go into the next season is because they got fucked up so bad.
Yeah, they lose the command center. Everything's destroyed. Divatox escapes.
Like even if you want to talk about the Mighty Morphin seasons and ignore the fact that Mighty Morphin is all one series going throughout 3 seasons,
Mm-hmm.
every time they lost their powers, it was because of like a sneak attack or some shit, right?
Yeah.
So
This is an all-out war, and they
yeah,
lose.
I mean, granted, yes, it was 5 people against a literal army, but also the
Five
the
Power Rangers
the
against an army.
the they're not the first Power Rangers to fight an army. Um,
Right.
and they were in the
They
command center, so they had the home field advantage, and the enemies could only filter in a little bit. You have the Sparta effect, right?
mhm.
You're 300 facing like 10,000, but you've got a narrow passage, so you can
Yeah.
fight them a little at a time.
Yep.
That means they should have like been and I understand they're held to the whims of fate of the writing and stuff, but
Yep.
I just still find it poetically appropriate that the season that is considered one of the worst um ends in one of the worst ways. And they're all fucked up. Even their civilian clothes are all torn and tattered, and they're like partially
Yeah.
burned. And they're like, "We gotta go to space." And
And they somehow get access to a rocket. I guess because Justin is able to successfully convince someone with authority that he is a Power Ranger.
yeah, so we do hear it's a blink and you'll miss it kind of thing, but Zordon actually put in a good word with the director of Not NASA,
Okay,
and he
sure.
already set things up
So
to be
Zordon
like,
knew they were gonna fuck this up.
well, Zordon knew that at some point the Power Rangers might need access to space travel because Power Rangers is like it's not an Earth-centric thing.
Yeah.
All their enemies are from space. Um, Multiple other Power Rangers teams are from space. Zordon himself is from space, so he was like, at some point they might need to go to space.
Mhm.
Oh, we didn't even mention Zordon and Alpha 5 got replaced when
Oh yeah.
the TJ crew came in by Alpha 6, who, God, can we please never use that motherfucker again? Um, yo, yo, yo! Shut the
yo,
fuck
yo,
up.
yo.
Um, and
We got a problem.
what's her name?
I cannot remember her name.
She's
She's got a cool character design, but I didn't like replacing Zordon, so I
she's
wasn't.
from Inquiris, which
Okay,
means she only speaks in questions.
that's fun. I'd forgotten that detail.
Is it Demetria?
That sounds very
Yes,
correct.
that's her. So, I do wish to share a fan theory with you.
Ooh,
Um, there is a fan theory that Demetria is Divatox's sister.
ooh.
Um,
But
and
Divatox doesn't talk only in questions.
no, but she's also a villain and a pirate who clearly doesn't break from societal norms.
Ah, okay.
But
So it's that it's not like a biological restriction to questions; it's a cultural thing.
I think it's like a religious thing or some shit. Yeah.
Okay.
But here's the reasoning. First, the actress who plays Demetria played Divatox.
Oh.
And
Do,
second,
do
um,
you know how long it took me to realize in Ninja Storm that the Sensei and Lothor were the same guy? It took me so many years to realize that
oh,
it was
oh
the same
yeah.
actor. Oh, that's funny.
But then also skipping ahead a little bit, sorry. At the finale of Power Rangers in Space, when the Z Wave purifies everyone,
Mm-hmm.
Divatox is one of the few villains that actually gets to like survive and not just turn to dust. And
Yeah.
she's wearing white flowing robes,
Uh,
much like what Demetria wears.
you know what? I'm on board. That's canon to me now. I'm sold. That's great.
Yeah. Now I think typically in most kinds of franchises where you have young adults coming into their own, I
Yeah.
would prefer a sensei or a mentor figure who, instead of just giving them all the answers, causes them to think and grow and figure things out for themselves.
Right.
Normally, that's what I'm about. In this, there's kind of an interstellar war, and these are humans who have not been to space and cannot
Mm.
figure these things out for themselves because a lot of it is like ancient lore of like fucking gremlin wizards that existed for 1,000 years
Yeah.
and can resurrect demons and stuff. So like it's not like logic or like critical thinking will solve these problems. So if you
Mm.
have information, Demetria, you need to just fucking give it to them.
Yeah.
Um,
That
I get what they were
she
going
should
for.
she should loophole her rules by saying, "Well, what if I told you that?" And then just tell
Yeah.
them,
What would
"You've
you
asked a
do?
question."
What would you
And it's
do
like,
if
is
I
that
said that
true?
you
Yeah.
needed to go to coordinates 543 and
And they'd be like, "Well, is that where we need to go? Do you think that's where you need to go? What would you do if I told you that is where you need to go?"
why else would I ask this question, Tommy or fucking TJ? Um,
There were so many ways she could have broken those rules.
yeah. Um, what I'm saying is that these people are stupid and they don't think outside the box enough.
That's
Uh,
funny.
Also, why is she in the tube? Because like she's just a person. She's
Yeah,
not caught
she's
in a
not.
time warp.
Yeah, she's not got whatever was going on with Zordon. So that's funny. That's
So
interesting.
either I think she's like projecting, like she's still on Inquiris, but
It's
like
now it's now a Zoom screen.
unfortunately, that's why she can only talk to them for 60 minutes at a time, and then shit comes out. Oh, I'm sorry, 40
uh,
minutes because 60 was too generous, I guess.
yeah, they took it down to 40.
Um,
Um,
what else is there?
Turbo has one of those potentially fetish inducing things where the Power Rangers get shrunk real little and Divatox is trying to like lick them.
I thought you were just gonna say Divatox in general, but okay.
Divatox in general, but Divatox trying to eat and lick tiny Power Rangers is one of those like I've seen art on the internet
Yeah,
and this influenced some people for sure.
what you're telling me is that Power Rangers created vore.
That, I would not be shocked. It's, it does seem that there's a lot of various like
the
bordering on kinks and fetishes throughout the Power Rangers
the
franchise.
Disney
But
afternoon created furries and Power Rangers created vore.
it does feel like, okay, so someone who was writing on this show was into some stuff.
Yeah. Getting baked into a pizza even. I'm sure somebody gets horny for that.
I'm sure. There's a
Um
lot in Power Rangers that's like, yeah, that makes someone horny. Every
dude,
time you say,
it, it's
even just the, I mean, even just the tight
I was
spandex,
gonna say they're wearing like
colorful.
skin tight spandex. Lycra is like a huge kink thing, so
Yeah, I mean, there's an awful lot about Power Rangers that is easily made sexual by depending on who's watching it.
it also doesn't help that like in order to really get
I'm
across
not passing any judgment against those people, by the
that
way.
well you better not, I'm one of them. But it doesn't help that like in order to get across the idea of they're fighting to chart and they're constantly in these suits stretching in all sorts of ways going oh and it's like stop
Yep.
that
Yep.
or don't, whatever.
Stop it, man. I'm sweating over here.
Yeah, got the horny grip on my fucking thigh bleeding.
Yep.
What was I gonna say?
I derailed you with the horny.
Yeah, you sure did.
The horny is too powerful a force.
Oh, I was gonna say, so a lot of people don't know this.
Power Rangers horny force.
They were oh, I paid to see that one. I kind of already have. There's this guy Kerbifer who
no.
on Newgrounds did an animation called the Super Freakin' Parody Rangers. And for whatever reason, whenever in the first episode when they form the Megazord for the first time, every time they link up, it shows one of the Rangers being like, "Yeah," or "Oh my God, it's so good," or just fucking
Oh
screaming, and
my
then like the
god.
fully formed Megazord looks at itself and it's just like, "Did I just get laid?" And so in the second episode, um, you're like, "Guys, this monster's really tough. Looks like it's going to be really hard to take down." And the other's like, oh, "Does that mean we get to?" It's like, "Yep, it's time to form the Megazord." And then it's just like black screen. It's like 3 minutes later, and then it shows the giant monster just staring at the Megazord, which is just standing still, but you just hear them all like fucking moaning and grunting inside the Megazord.
My god. My god.
Anyway, what I was going to say was, so a lot of people don't know that Power Rangers Turbo was kind of in a shit situation right from the get-go because
Mhm.
at this point they were still very heavily relying on Sentai footage.
Right.
Car Ranger, which is what Power Rangers Turbo is based off of, was
Cool.
a parody series.
Oh no.
It was a fucking giant joke series.
Oh no. And they
Um,
treated it
which
seriously.
is
They shouldn't
why
have
you've got
done that.
episodes where they're trapped by being baked in a pizza and shit.
Why would you take it seriously? Oh no.
Which reminds me, something I was going to say before. I was like, most of these Megazords that are made out of vehicles look pretty interchangeable. I was going to say, with an asterisk, addendum, except for the RPM Megazords, they are extremely distinct.
Oh,
Um,
I gotta look those up later. I don't remember what they look like right now.
they have giant googly anime eyes.
Oh, now I remember. Yep. Yep.
Because they're based off of totem poles, so they stack,
Right.
which is
Yeah.
really cool
Oh,
design. I really
that
like
is
that.
cool.
The blue is on the bottom, the yellow is in the middle, the red is on top, and it's nothing more complicated than that.
Is the parody thing part of the reason that they turned Bulk and Skull into monkeys this entire season?
That that was this season, wasn't it?
I
No,
just realized this is the one where they turned them into monkeys. And it's
no,
so
no.
funny.
Okay, so first of all, that's completely American footage, so that doesn't rely
Okay.
on
I couldn't remember if the two monkeys showed up in any of the Japanese footage.
no. Well, even in the environments that they're in are it's like the juice bar and shit. So
Okay.
those are
Okay.
American sets. But the reason that they were monkeys is literally just because Paul Schreier and I'm sorry, the other name.
I don't know.
The Bulk and Skull actors were busy, and
Okay,
so they had to send in voice lines for a few weeks,
interesting.
and so they were just like, let's just make them chimpanzees. It's fine.
Hmm.
Um, and once they were available again, the chimpanzees randomly turned back into humans. Oh, I'm sorry. The chimpanzees turned into humans, but were invisible for a while, and then
Oh
they
yes,
randomly turned visible again.
right. Yeah, that was funny.
And I just remember the outfits that they were wearing. It was like if Mario had long hair,
That's
is what they reminded me of. Oh yeah, Skull had a
funny.
full-on mullet at that point. It was not flattering.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, so I mentioned earlier they met the Phantom Ranger. I thought that was pretty cool. And they also meet the Cop Ranger. I don't remember what his
The
name
Blue
was.
Centurion.
Yes, that was cool. We'll
Yeah.
meet him. He's got a nice costume.
Okay, so there was a fan theory about the Phantom Ranger as well, that he was from Eltar. Um,
Is that where the um Gold Ranger was from?
no, he was from Triforia. Eltar is where Zordon is from.
Okay.
Because he would uh often talk about fucking oh whoa, that's sick. Sorry, I pulled up the Phantom Ranger wiki. So he would talk about wanting to protect Eltar and shit like that, right? So
Hmm.
um what is okay? I knew that the Phantom Ranger had more lore in the comics where they explain stuff.
Hmm.
Um, but apparently there was just a lot of shit. Okay, he was something called the Morphonaut, and
Okay.
had a white and gold outfit. Uh,
Sure.
but then at some point, the Morphonaut becomes the host of Dark Spectre, and that turns the armor black.
Hmm.
And then I guess after maybe exercising Dark Spectre, I have to assume he was just the Phantom Ranger.
Sure.
And then he arrived on Earth. And
Okay. That's an
and
interesting
then
one.
they fought Ryu and Chun-Li.
Oh my god.
I guess that was canon.
Sure, why
For
not?
those of you who don't know, for the Power Rangers mobile game, there was a crossover event that they had with Street Fighter, and
Hmm.
they designed Ranger forms for Ryu and Chun-Li from Street Fighter because they had to team up to fight M. Bison, who was essentially making evil Power Ranger clones. Um,
Hmm.
because that's never been done before. And uh and so they fought a random selection of Ranger clones like fucking Jen from Time Force and
Hmm.
Phantom Ranger. Um yeah, it was just oh and in I say all this because they made a fucking YouTube video about it. It's like a 5 minute mini movie essentially.
Hmm.
Um and it's pretty cool. And in it, Tommy is both the Black Dino Ranger and the Mighty Morphin Green Ranger version too.
Hmm.
But by the way, I guess we never talked about that. There is two versions of the Green Ranger. Do you know about
Of
this?
the Mighty Morphin Green Ranger?
Yes. Later on, when we get to Dino Thunder, I'll probably bring it up again. But in Fighting Spirit, the Green
Yeah.
Ranger that he fights in his subconscious is different from the original Green Ranger.
Oh, the suit?
Yeah,
Yeah, I noticed that.
yeah. So they've just decided to call that version two.
Okay.
Um,
Interesting.
yeah,
That's fun.
the one with the silver stripe.
Yeah, that's neat.
Um, but yeah, I think at some point it has been confirmed that the Phantom Ranger is like from Eltar and possibly even like related to Zordon.
That'd be cool.
I think the fan theory was that he was Zordon's son.
That would be very cool.
Yeah.
I'm on board. I'll headcanon it.
I don't know shit about the Blue Centurion. Don't ask me.
Yeah, he's a cop. We don't need
A cab.
to.
Um, I think that's about it, right? Like the
Yeah, I think so.
Power Rangers Turbo got their asses beat, and then they blasted off into space. Um, look, I want to say, despite my disdain for the season, I do like the new characters. I think Selwyn Ward being the first black leader of the Power Rangers
Hmm.
is wonderful, and it's a
Yeah.
great black nerd comedy bit. Um, but uh, I will happily have him become the Blue Ranger if it means that Justin is not part of the
Yeah,
team anymore.
thank God they leave Justin on Earth.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Oh God, I would rather not imagine. Can you like it'd be like Andros, you have to shatter my energy tube. But Zordon's like, you can't do it. I'm the only competent character in the series. I'll do it. I'll save the whole universe.
Oh my God.
I
It would
feel
have
bad.
ruined everything.
I feel bad for the guy who is now a grown ass man that had to play Justin. Um,
Yeah, I feel bad.
but like,
Nothing against that guy.
yeah,
I just don't like that the show had Justin.
yeah. Um, and I get what they were trying to do, right? They were trying to make a self-insert character for the little kids that watch,
Yeah,
but you're a little late. We already had 5 whole seasons. No, we had 4 whole seasons where it was clearly adult actors and actresses playing teenagers. So
right.
either way, little kids weren't gonna have them as a self-insert, or they
Mm.
were just gonna imagine themselves as big. Did you know imagination is a thing? I can imagine myself as a kid again, and a kid can imagine himself as an adult. You
Yeah,
don't,
I was always a Power Ranger in my head.
yeah, for real. I had fucking Saba as a kid,
I
and
didn't need them to be 6 for me to think I was a Power Ranger.
you can bet your ass that every time the White Ranger popped up on the screen, I was swinging around Saba, and I was the White Ranger for 5 minutes.
Nice.
Um, So it was unnecessary, and it's been proven to be unnecessary because they haven't had to recreate that gimmick since. And
Yeah.
guess what? Power Rangers is still popular with kids.
Uh-huh.
Turns out, if you have brightly colored heroes fighting nasty monsters, it's pretty popular with kids.
Yeah. That's all you need.
I just realized we need to do a Voltron episode at some point.
Ooh, that'd be fun. I don't
Have
know
you
very much
watched
about Voltron. I'd have to watch it. I only know through cultural absorption
Okay,
anything I know about Voltron.
I'm going to tell you, you don't need to watch the old series. You don't need to watch Voltron Force. You don't need to watch the fucking CGI movie. You don't need any of that shit. But watch Voltron Legendary Defender.
Okay.
That is the newest series. It's on Netflix. It's really fucking good.
I love when in Spider-Man Far From Home, the elementals that are fake, but the elementals start merging into one thing, and he goes, "Oh my god, they've joined forces like the Power Rangers." And he goes, "No, you're thinking of Voltron." He goes, "What?" He goes, "Voltron, you're thinking of Voltron." That was
Yeah.
fun.
Uh,
That was a lot of fun.
well, I don't want to get too deep into Voltron, but Voltron is also fun just because like it's they legitimately do a lot of fights in their individual mechs because they're fucking robot lions, so you can do
Yeah,
that.
that's fun. I that is something that's missing from a lot of Power Rangers. Is I like I want to see a little bit more of the individual Zords doing some fights.
Yeah,
They always go straight to the Megazord.
because if you're only ever going to use the Megazord, then there's no point in having individual swords that combine them. You might as well just have a bigger giant robot.
Yeah, that's why one of my favorite scenes in the Disney era is when the Wind Ranger Zords have to individually fight the Thunder Ranger Zords. I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's peak usage of your Zords.
If you're giving me giant robot fights, I would prefer a Voltron over a Gundam. I say Voltron over Gundam because I prefer having smaller robots that have the ability to combine into a bigger robot versus just having bigger robots.
Yeah.
Also, because Gundam is fucking boring, I said what I said. Give me G Gundam and maybe SD Gundam, and you can leave the rest.
So our
Nobody
next
fucking knows what
Power
SD
Rangers
Gundam is.
episode will be Rangers in Space.
Nah, 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 nah. What do you think of Andrew? Well, I guess we should ask next time.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
All right. But overall, what would you give Power Rangers Turbo out of 10? I don't think we've ever like rated the others.
We've not been rating them. I
would give
barely
Mighty
remember.
Morphin Power Rangers a
You know what we should start doing?
what?
We should just keep a list. I'm gonna start a list, right? We're still early enough in this that it's not too late, and we just add things to the list in order as we go.
And rank
So
them?
yeah. So far
I would
I'm going in order of release so far. I'm doing Mighty Morphin as my favorite, with Zeo as my second, and Turbo as third.
Are you keeping my list separate from yours, or do I need to keep my own?
I can start a list for you if you want.
Sure. Less work for me. Haha.
All right. What are you doing? I'm guessing Zeo's your top.
Yes, Zeo I prefer over Mighty Morphin because it's got a more coherent story, less fluff and filler.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Are we counting the 10 episode technically a season of Alien Rangers?
no, that's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Okay.
Is not too much of a point. Like I know they get their own quote unquote theme song, but it's 10 episodes.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
And it still largely focuses on the Earthlings. The aliens just do the fighting.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go Zeo, then Mighty Morphin, then Turbo.
Awesome. So now every time we do a Power Rangers, we're just gonna reassess the list and figure out where each new season goes, and we'll eventually have a firm a firm list.
Yeah. Yep. All right, sounds good. All right. That'll do it. You can join the Cape Corner Discord. Okay, whenever I try and plug the Discord, I always say that you can sometimes do votes on there. And while that is true,
you never do it.
I feel like the thing that I should plug more with the Discord is the fact that there's a suggestions channel where you can make requests for episodes that you want to hear. So if you want to hear more fucking trivia from us, like game show stuff, you can ask for that. Or if you want to be like, fucking do this superhero, we can do that. So it's a good way for you to help steer the direction that this podcast goes.
Mm-hmm.
You can also follow us at Cape Corner on Twitter. Jordan, they can follow you at Jordan Blueman on Twitter, or they can follow your own podcast at Phantom Optimists.
Yep.
Which, speaking of, you can check out the Hall of Pods link tree in the description. Our podcast network includes a bunch of pretty cool guys. So go give them a listen. You can support the series on my Anchor page if you so wish. It works just like Patreon. So it could literally just be $1 every month, but any little bit I would appreciate. And I'll like shout you out at the end of episodes and whatnot. Next week will be something else.
Yeah. If Jay's not up to something, we could just do more Power Rangers.
True. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. Stay strong, stay true to yourselves, and remember, we can all be heroes.